Alright guys, so in this video, we're going to put this all together and make a listing completely from scratch. I'm going to do this in real time because I've done this a million times and I think it's prudent to see it like as fast as I actually naturally do it. So what we're going to do is we are going to do binoculars for bird watching. Alright, so it's the same thing. All right, cool. So product ID, and all I'm doing when I paste this number in is just paste one of the UPC codes that I get from Nationwide Barcode. It's nothing particularly interesting, but just so you guys know. So for title, we're going to do this all in real time. So the way that I like to do this is having two windows open, like so. I mean, I actually have a window open over to the left, but you guys obviously can't see that. So we'll do it all in one screen, even though it's a little bit more cramped. And so these guys are one of the best when it comes to hypnotic copy, in my opinion. Right? They used to be called Polaris. Now they're called Wingspan. I'm pretty sure. I think it's the same company. I'm not 100% sure. But they write things in really beautiful ways, like specially designed to take your bird watching to another level of breathtaking clarity. Right? Like they could say like, designed like good or something. But obviously, like they really know kind of how to make you feel like the product is real. Because like you could describe the product specifications, or you can describe the feeling that someone gets when they use your product. And obviously, the second is significantly more effective. Glass awakens a new rainbow of colors for your eyes, right? I love that. It's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into Zon keywords here, into keyword X, and we're going to type in binoculars. And we're going to use both reverse ASIN X and keyword X. Obviously, they both are incredibly powerful. And so what we see here is binoculars for adults is one of the biggest in the word cloud here. Binoculars for bird watching. So what we're going to do is we're going to say binoculars for adults, binoculars for bird watching. And I like to capitalize the beginning of every major word. What else? Compact. For kids, compact. And the reason that I'm doing this, right, is because it says binoculars for kids, but we already use the word binoculars, so we don't need to rewrite it a bunch of times unless it's a specific phrase. Like people are literally typing in binoculars for bird watching. For kids, compact, small, for hunting, mini, for hunting, for kids, birding. Let's make this a little bit more. Kids, birding, hunting, compact, small, mini, waterproof. Zoom. Okay, so the next part is we want to choose a brand name. The first thing we're going to do is all I did was Google search USPTO trademark search, and we're going to search the trademark database. There's multiple ways you can do this, but the basic word mark's pretty easy. So let's call this birds a watchin'. Cool. So that was easy. So nobody has ever chosen or chose a name birds a watchin'. So we're going to call ourselves birds a watchin'. Manufacturer as well. Manufacturer's part number actually doesn't really mean anything, so you could literally just call it like birds 1 2 3. And the offer, we're gonna set this super high just because binoculars are kind of expensive, and we want to be careful for the price band restriction. So we see some that are like $499, $899. So let's get real funky with it and do like $699. We can always change this later. New. And then we're going to save and finish here. right? So all we did right there, guys, was make the title, and we made the title before we saved the listing. We researched to see whether or not the brand name we were going to choose is going to be trademarked, because we don't want to run into anything like that. And then we set the price super high so that we didn't have to deal with that. And so once this listing is actually populated in 15 minutes, I'll come right back and we'll finish the rest of it. Guys, welcome back. So the next thing that we're going to do, I guess we should put this over here, huh? The next thing that we're going to do is actually build out the rest of this listing. So we're going to jump into edit here. And we are going to base a lot of our stuff on this listing because it's well done. So we'll do our sale price at $199.99. We'll start the sale today, and we'll end it in 2 years. Max order quantity, we're going to set to 20. We're going to set gifts both to yes. And that's everything we need to do here. Images, obviously, I can't do because I'm not actually creating this listing, but all I would do is click that link in the previous video where we get a huge discount for Viral Launch's product photography, and I would choose one of either the middle or upper tier to get 6 to 9 photos or more, and then I would get my product packaging design from Outline-Matic. Again, a huge discount from them. And once I had my product photos and my product packaging designed, right, if I wanted to, I would get the main picture, at least a 3D render done of it, because it's just beautiful and it attracts people's eyes and it just really does help with conversions. The next thing that we're going to do is the description. Oops. So the product description is... Oh, so they have, this is actually a good point. So this is what enhanced brand content looks like, right? So they add pictures in their product description. Since we're not going to do that because we don't have a trademark, I would say something like introducing the birds are watching Ultra HD clarity binoculars for bird watching experience. And then I would end the bold, give it a couple of line breaks, and say something like boasting 8 times 42 magnification. Our birds are watching binoculars deliver incredible detail without sacrificing clarity, even as close as 1 meter, right? Something like that. And then I would do another couple of line breaks and say experience the extra wide field of view panorama experience without sacrificing any luxury of your favorite bird watching pastime, or something like that, right? Because no one really reads the description. And then you could say something like, these are a perfect gift for binoculars for adults, binoculars for kids. And what we're doing here is just keyword stuffing without being too offensive and obvious about it. And you could say something like binoculars for hunting, excellent zoom, and what else do we have in here? Binoculars for adults, hunting, binoculars for traveling with perfect zoom, compact features, small enough to go with you anywhere, right? And that's pretty much all I would do as far as that. So then the next thing that I would do is actually jump in here and do the search terms. Well, actually, let's do the bullet points first. Cool, so I would jump back up here just because I always like to have something to look at. Just makes it much easier for me. And I would say something like specifically designed to take your bird watching to the next level. And then I would say like the birds of watching experience takes you to a new level of breathtaking clarity. You need to see it to believe it. And then I'll say like watch as a new rainbow of color is introduced to your eyes for the first time. With our stunning HD binoculars, you'll feel like you're seeing your favorite birds for the first time. All right. Experience clarity in a new way with our multi-coated prism lenses. Now I'd say like experience color in a whole new way as you never have before with our brand new multi-coated technology. And then I would do waterproof, fog-proof, small, and perfect for hunting or traveling. Durable as a rock, but stunning and sleek, like a brand new pair of your favorite shoes. And then I always like to make my last one like perfect gift for your favorite bird watcher, because it kind of reminds people that it's like a gift and it makes it giftable in their minds, which is always a good thing for you. So perfect gift for your favorite bird watcher. God. Perfect gift for your favorite bird watcher. Watch as they open their favorite new gift. The birds watching experience will leave them stunned. Right? So that's good. And then search terms is kind of the last thing here. All these other ones just aren't particularly important. Really all Amazon is actually indexing is the search terms. And so what we're going to do to actually find these search terms is we're going to go back here and we're going to do binoculars for bird watching. And this is one of the most powerful ways to use software that I've ever experienced in Amazon. So we're going to open up the first 4 people here. We're going to grab this first ASIN, and those are the first 4 organically ranking folks, by the way. So we're going to put the first ASIN here. We're going to grab the next ASIN right here. We're going to put the competition. And we're going to add the third ASIN right here, and the fourth ASIN right here. And these are the most 4 kind of related options. There are 4 different products, but they're all binoculars for adults, for bird watching, right? They all have slightly different keywords. And so what we're going to do is we're going to analyze these. And obviously there's a massive amount of data right here when it comes to running PPC campaigns, which we're going to talk about later on. But the individual word frequency count is just so incredibly valuable because it takes out like 99% of the work. This used to take so long, I can't even describe to you guys. So we're going to go through, take out some of these. Hummingbird, Sky Master, Nikon, ProStaff, Vortex, Zeiss, Monarch, Pudding Theater Board, Leupold, Bushnell, Sterner, Vision Cage. All right, let's take these top ones. We're going to go to letter count. We're going to type these in. Get rid of all these pesky spaces. So it looks like we're going to be able to take like 1 or 2 more words, I would guess. Yep. All right, so back into Excel, and we'll take travel, best, and harness. I think that should be good, probably. So we have one more. Oops. Opera, glasses. Let's take watching. All right, cool. So 244 characters. And then we're going to come back into our listing. We're going to paste all 244 of those characters in here. And now it's perfectly optimized. I can't even describe to you guys how incredibly difficult that used to be before Zon Keywords came out and made it so much easier for everyone. And of course, we do have a huge discount for Zon Keywords as well. And it is the best and most accurate and fastest and most beautiful software when it comes to keywords and when it comes to PPC. So that is obviously, I can't do the images right now because I'm not actually selling this product, but that, guys, is how you make a listing from front to back with no skipped steps. We have title here, we have the search terms, we have the description with HTML, right? We have all of the bullet points. Everything is completely ready to go except for the images, which of course you will get with our steep discount for viral launches product photos that I shared in the last video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you enjoyed the listing optimization module, and let's get to the next one.